This is Eva Star. This is raw and unfiltered. I don't know, call it whatever you want to call it. I was going to write a blog, but it takes me a good half a day to write a blog. So I'm just going to say it here very short and sweet. I don't really do short. I can do sweet, but not short. Anyway, we're all going through rough times. Different reasons for different folks. Some of us have lost loved ones. A lot of us have lost jobs. Um, was reading something today about gratitude. And I know I talk about gratitude a lot. I've been keeping a gratitude journal, I don't know, probably since the 70s. I have a zillion journals. Um, I did read a different perspective on gratitude today that I want to share. And it said, if you find it hard to think about, 5 things or 3 things or 10 things you're grateful for at the end of a day, flip it around and think about if you didn't have something and really get deep, deep into that feeling. For example, let's say someone lost a child. Cancel, because that's probably the worst in the world. Um, think about how you would feel right now if you didn't have that child. And if you don't have children, a pet. Go into those feelings deep and imagine what that would feel like if you didn't have that thing. Okay, well, that's number one on your gratitude list because that would feel god awful. I mean, those are things sometimes we take for granted. A home. Right now, if you were on the street in the cold or the snow, or so you live in Hawaii in the warm, beautiful tropics, how would that feel? We already know what it feels like not to have a job. But think about that in the reverse. Think about if you didn't have A, if you didn't have B, what if you didn't have your health? I mean, we get miserable with a little cold. Can you imagine anything else worse than that? I mean, I can. I've been through pancreatitis twice. I don't wish that on anybody. I'm sure everybody has horror stories. So at the end of your day, when you can't find anything to be grateful for, think about any item in the world and how that would feel if you didn't have that. If you didn't have your vehicle and you lived in North Dakota and you had to walk everywhere. And, the next gas station is 30 miles away. I don't know. I've never been to North Dakota. Anyway, I just want to throw that out there to you. Um, you know, I'm a big proponent of a gratitude journal. I can't talk enough about it. The more things you are grateful for, the more things the universe gives you to be grateful for. It's a domino effect, just like the opposite. When you start bitching and complaining and moaning and groaning about things that go wrong or things you don't have, then the universe says, oh, John Doe doesn't like this. He must want more of that because that's all he talks about. So let's give him more of that. And people don't realize that. You don't get what you want by bitching about what you don't have. Start acting as if you do have it and start focusing on that. Fake it before you make it. That's it. I won't take any more of your time. I just felt this necessary to say today. So, again, this is Mwah, Eva Star saying, I love you. Be grateful. Seize the day, Carpe diem, or whatever they say. Okay? All right. Good night, everyone.